Hi Flosstube! My name is Hannah and this is my third Flosstube. So if you've been here before, thank you and welcome back. And if you're new, welcome, and I hope you enjoy watching. And if you do, please hit that like and subscribe. And if not, oh well. So, if you are a subscriber, you may have noticed that I have not made a video in a minute. I had wanted to make a video last Friday, but I came down with a nice little cold, and so I still sound a little funny. And then the week before that, I'd also wanted to make a Flosstube, but life got in the way. Things happen, you know. It is what it is. So I do have a few finishes. Yay! Unfortunately, one of the things I wanted to finish in September didn't happen, so it's just gonna get pushed out to this month, and hopefully it will get finished this month. I also have a couple FFOs, so fully finished objects. So let's see. For my fully finishes, I have two from the 2020 Halloween just cross stitch. The first one is Mosaic Halloween by Twisted Willow Designs, and I just finished it off into a cute little pillow. Just a basic background, nothing too fancy. And then my other one is also from this one. Let me see here. And it is Witching Halloween. And this one is by Needle Bling Designs. I dyed this fabric myself, and both of them this one's on 16 count, I think. 16 or 18 count, and this one is on 14 count. It's just something from Joann's. I don't remember the colorway. So those are my two FFOs. I have two more that I need to finish into pillows. I just haven't had the time for that yet. And then we have, yay, the Witchy Woman Apothecary. Super excited to have finished this. I had bought a frame, but it didn't really work out too well, so I am waiting on some sticky board, and I'm going to do a finish with that when it gets here. This is by Foxwood Crossing, and I am so excited to have it finished. I just hope I can get it hung and mounted soon. This one I'll probably actually hang up all year round, so not really solely Halloween. And then, one that I did not plan on finishing in September is Meow at the Moon. I forgot the designer. I will post it below. So super excited to finish this one. I felt like stitching on it, and so I'm excited to have it done. This one I'm also going to do a sticky board mount. Now I've never done them before, so I'm kind of excited to try it with these two. Should be a fun little experiment. So those are my last two finishes for September. I technically did not have a new start, but when I did my whip parade, I didn't show it because I had originally planned on not doing it. And then, what's her name? Crafty Things, Crafting with Laura. Ooh, I'll link her below. On Instagram, was doing the Sabrina Salvo from, was it, I'm trying to think, was it last year? I think it was last year. I think it was in 2020. And I had started it, but I'd only gotten like a really small portion of the frame done. And it was a lot of frames, and at the time I just didn't want to deal with it. So I unfortunately do not have a picture of what it will look like. Where did it go? Just have what I'm working on. So we are both actually working on the same section. Oh, I don't have a picture of what it is. If you look up the Sabrina Salvo on Instagram, you'd probably find it. So this is where I'm at. So I was able to add a little bit more to the frame, and like I started working a little bit on the inside as well. I will try to find like a fully finish or something to like link down below so you can, you know, see what it looks like, or just have a picture for next time. And, well, needle minder that I made. So I'm working on this one. This is I'm going to probably work on this one on Wednesdays. And I have no like immediate plans to have it finished, but it'd be nice to have it finished maybe next year sometime, you know, just working on it every Wednesday. That'd be great. And then I made a little project bag. How stinking cute is this fabric? I found it at a local quilt shop, or quilting fabric shop, and oh my god, it's so cute. Look at those little witches. Oh my god. So I love it, and perfect for my Sabrina Salvo. And that is done on, ooh, this fabric actually has like a little tag. I think it's Twill Blue, 16 count. I got it at Stitchville, so it doesn't usually, sometimes it says like who the fabric's by. This one does not. Just says Twill Blue 16 count. So that, and it's a gray. So all right, next up I have been doing the seasons, and that's my 25/7 project. Project doesn't have a name. Everybody seems to just call it like seasons or seasonal or something like that. So I'm going with it. And as my 25/7, like, this is getting so much progress. I am so happy that I decided to do this, because in the last couple weeks, like, I have gotten so much done. Excuse the fact that it's still in the hoop. I was actually working on this before my son went down. So I finished, since the last time you've seen this, I got the tree finished, or well, this half of the tree. A bunch of the blue in the sky, the nest, this here, and then, sorry, I didn't need to, and then the eyes. So that's what I've gotten done there. And yeah, I'm really happy with the progress. And I will be working on this for, I think, 15 more minutes today. I've just been kind of working on it off and on as my son decided he wants attention or not. So that's why it's still in the hoop, and I'm just going to leave it there. All right. Now, I haven't worked on like a ton, because there is some of you may have seen it on Instagram, the Whips Be Gone by the Devoted Quilter. And I have decided to participate in that. And the two main projects that I decided to try to focus on are my mandalas and my wizard. So between the Wizard, Evanora, the Wizard, Evanora, I have been working on those mostly. With the dragon obviously thrown in as my hour at night, and then my seasons as my 25/7. And then I also found that occasionally in the morning before my son wakes up, I have a little bit of time to work on something. So I do have like a project down like in my room that I work on like before he wakes up, or while I'm waiting for him to just kind of wake up. So let's see. Show Evanora. She is a Nora Corbett. Cute little, not cute, pretty little witch. And I've gotten a lot of progress done, but obviously, you know, she's not done. So that's where we're at. Now, I'm thinking about taking this out and this here. I'm not sure what I think of this color. It is the called for color by Karen Water Lilies. Excuse that. Excuse the crinkling. But I'm not sure that I'm digging it on this fabric. So I'm thinking about actually switching to this. This is Grape by Karen Water Lilies. So pretty. So I'm gonna do like a test of this on here with like one of like the, so on the bottom there's like these little things down here, and I'm gonna do a little test with this color to see which I like better before I, you know, totally frog all this. So she should be getting a lot of work done this week, hopefully. Probably next nap time she will get taken out, and I will probably try to fill in this here. Probably just try to fill in as much of this down here as I can, and then probably Thursday work on this, and then hopefully next week or so get the beading done. That would probably be my goal, is to try and work on beading next week. Now, I've never done beading before, so that will definitely be a learning experience, and I did have to change out some of the beads, so we'll see how that goes. Because she was done on 14 count accidentally, the beads that were originally called for are, I think, too tiny, so I had to go get bigger beads, so we'll see how that goes. So that is my progress on Evanora. I am very excited to get back to her today and hopefully finish her in the next week or two here. Like, that'd be awesome. So there's that. And then the next one that's been getting a lot of work is obviously my dragon. Darn it, I don't have the magazine for that right now. I mean, here's the drawing for it. So this one's by Ann Stokes, and this was in one of the cross stitch magazines from this summer. I think June. Is it Cross Stitcher or World of Cross Stitching? Something like it was one of the British magazines. So that's what I've got here. I don't have the magazine because I just printed out a working copy because of all the confetti. So I have made really good progress on this despite missing a couple of nights. While being sick, this one isn't one I like to really work on because it is so confetti heavy. I've had to frog a little bit this week. Thankfully not too many stitches, but you know, it's one of those that's like, okay, let's work on this when I am sound of mind. But here I am. I am getting so close to being done with that tail. It kind of just like curves down to like about here. So hopefully by mid-October here, I will be done. Fingers crossed. It's the 4th of October today. Forgot to say that in the beginning. So hopefully by mid-October, I can go on to the next page where, you know, we have the rest of the dragon. So, and this is for my best friend who loves dragons. I mean, look at that. There's so much like detail in those stitches. It amazes me every time I look at it from a distance. It really does. Like, just all the detail in this. And then there's still like the back stitching and stuff, but I'm saving that for last. And it's all green. All green. Until I get to the back stitching. Oh, oops, sorry. Didn't put these away. Don't want to lose these. I need to work on it again tonight. And then, let's see. So the project that I decided to take down to my room to get some work done on is Unicorn Tapestry by the Tiny Modernist. Now, this one I have been struggling to work on because I kind of hate like there's so many little motifs, and I'm not a huge fan of that. But I was like, you know what? I maybe have 5 to 30 minutes, depending on the morning, while I wait for my son to wake up. Let's just take it down. That's all you got to work on it today. That's why you're waiting for him to go down, or why you're waiting for him to wake up. You want to finish this, right? I do want to finish this. I love this, okay? I just wasn't so keen on stitching it. But I found that I actually do enjoy stitching on it, and like the short periods. Excuse me a second. So I have actually made, you know, decent progress for the amount of time that, you know, I get to work on it. And this one just is living in a hoop again. I'll try to kind of like, here, I'll take it out of the hoop. It doesn't matter. Obviously it's a little wrinkly, but voila. So, just kind of fold this down so I can show you what I got in here. So I've been working on this flag over here, and then I've put in like 2 or 3 flowers, and then just like finished up some of like the flowers in here that didn't maybe have a stem, or maybe just didn't have, you know, sorry for the lighting, guys, it's kind of not great right now. So that's where I'm at with this. I'm not hating working on it for the few minutes that I do work on it a day. And it feels good to actually get some progress on this, because this is one that has just been kind of lingering. And this is on Alaskan Blue 14 count. Again, I do not know the dyer. And this was from Stitchville. Because I started this last year. Yeah, I started this last year in 2020. So hopefully, fingers crossed, maybe 2022 I finish this. That'd be nice. So that's that one. Excited to, you know, be working on that again. And then, oops, let's see here. I have the Wizard. Now, Wizard is one of my Whips Be Gone for the 2021. Let's see, it started, the Whips Be Gone started September 23rd, 25th, something like that. Like, there was only like 100 days left of the year. So let's see how many whips we can get done. So that is my goal. And this is a 2019, this is from 2019. I started this when I went on vacation with my husband to, let's see, we went to Montana, Utah, Colorado. I feel like there was another state in there, but you know. We went on a nice 2-week long road trip, and that's kind of when I started stitching again. And for some reason, I decided this was the project to start with. Go big or go home, right? So this is Wizard Magic by Ursula Michael. And this is where I'm at. So I have gotten quite a bit done on this. I filled in this brown bit here. I filled in a bunch over here, a little bit down here. Like, that wizard hat is actually starting to take shape. So yay. So this is gonna get a lot of work this month. I am excited. And I will talk more about how this is going to get a bunch of work done this month in plans. But aside from the fact that, you know, I'm going to try and work on it probably every other day, alternating with Evanora until that is done. And then once Evanora is done, I haven't decided if I'm going to switch to Witches Go Riding. Oh, I also worked on that. I'm going to have to go get that in a second. And then, or Mandala. So, or maybe both. We'll see. I mean, Mandala will probably come out just because I find the mandalas super relaxing to work on. Like, it's just repetitive patterns, so it's really nice to work on some days. You know, it's one of those I kind of like to pull out on the weekends when I just want something, you know, nice and chill to stitch on. So, try to put this book back in here. All my floss and Krynics are sitting on the bottom of this. This one really should go into a fabric project bag. Probably make my life a little easier, but you know. Why would I do that? Make my life easier? Oh, what a crazy idea. So, I guess that leads me to the mandalas. So my goal for the Whips Be Gone for the mandala is to finish at least 3 mandalas. And now I had originally thought about putting the mandalas on like little mini pillows, but then I was like, oh, you know, I kind of liked the bunting idea. Now, I'm not a huge fan of like this bunting. I have to fold it because there's a pattern on the other side like this one, but something similar. And I'm like, you know, that could actually be really cute hanging right up here on this little wall. So we'll see. These are by the Tiny Modernist, Mandala Magic, and I am working on this lotus here. Can't decide which one I want to start after this because I'm almost done with the lotus. And there's so many pretty ones, but I'm leaning towards this one here. So you're going to be, you know, just as surprised as I am, I suppose, next time when I actually get to starting it. And this is where I'm at. I am on the outer bit here. So this is the last bit, and then I got to go in and do a little bit of back stitching. I did go in and do the back stitching around the lotus. So then there's like just some more back stitching like around this bit here. So that is where I'm at. I did get a little work on it this weekend, and it's so pretty. I really like this. And I have a lot of fun working on it. Ooh, I am just flying through this today. We'll see if that keeps going. And then I got some work done on Captain Meow. Or Captain Claw, not Captain Meow. Mini Captain Claw by Jeff Haney. I think that's how you say that. So this is my Heaven and Earth that I am doing for my husband. And I love it. I mean, the colors kind of suck to work with, but I do enjoy working on it too. I'm doing this 2/1 10th stitch. And this did get some work yesterday, actually. So I have just been working on filling in this stuff up here. So this is almost, I think there's like down here maybe is the bottom of the first page, and then there's like 1 stitch more over here for the edge of the first page. So I've almost worked my way down and across, but what I'm actually going to start doing now is I'm just going to go like this. That's my preferred method of stitching. So that's what I'm gonna do. I know a lot of people like to do the on the diagonal. I mean, okay, to be fair, I haven't really tried it, but, and I mean, maybe I could, but it's kind of a lot, with the way that the, like, stitches go, it's a lot easier for me to just go here and do a little bit of cross country, because, like, a lot of this color, it just spreads across the top, so, and because it's so many browns, this is kind of hard to park, because it's just brown upon brown upon brown. I would very easily get it messed up. So I'm not doing that. Now on my other Heaven and Earth, which I haven't shown on this channel yet and I haven't worked on it in a minute, I do park, but it's all different colors, so there's no, I don't run the fear of mixing up my browns. This is literally all shades of browns. I mean, that's the colors, like, it is just brown upon brown upon brown. So I find the parking method to be a little confusing with this one, so I'm just going cross country so I don't confuse all my browns up. And then, oh, that is all I have worked on. Oh, aside from the Witches Go Riding, give me 1 second. Here we go. So this is the Witches Go Riding by Tiny Modernist. It is her Halloween Sal. Sal stands for Stitch Along. We did get the last clue for the Sal just a couple days ago. I haven't printed the updated chart. Not that it really matters based on where I'm at. I have not done a ton of work on this, and I originally thought about not bothering with this until next year for Halloween, but I was like, you know, I really wanted to keep up. Spoiler alert, I have not kept up, but I also don't want to totally, like, quit on it. So I am going to try and finish it this year at some point. So this is where I'm at. Ren, your tail was perfectly fine where it was at before. Apparently she felt the need to be part of this video. Sorry, gotta readjust my camera here. Okay. So this is where I'm at. I am only on the second part. The black cats are, when black cats are seen. So hopefully, you know, we'll get some more work on this month. I do have it slotted in plans, so there's a very high chance that it'll get some work. And this is done on Mystic Ray 18 count, also from Stitchville. And this does have, I am using specialty flosses on this one. The rest are pretty much all DMC, aside from maybe some Krynek. But this one does have some classic Colorworks in it. It has Baking Tin, Mossy, and Rainy Day. And then it just uses DMC 310 and B5200 for the white. So that's where I'm at on that one. Now for plans. So if any of you are in the Enchanted Stitching Challenge, you may have seen the stitching plans for October, and it is a lot, like, dang. So this month in October, there are 99 prompts, and there's actually more than that because there's like the bonus ones that I I kind of glanced at them, but I'm not going to worry about them too much. I'm just going to be doing as many of the movies and the attraction as possible. So I have kind of written down here in my little notebook here. So there's the Haunted Mansion attraction, and there are 13 different prompts for that one. Well, okay, there's 12 prompts and then one like challenge, which is 900 stitches into any Halloween project. And then there is the Haunted Mansion movie, Hocus Pocus, Nightmare Before Christmas, and Coco. Now, I am going to try and finish the Haunted Mansion attraction prompts and the movie prompts. Those are the only two that I for sure have projects that I can like complete for those prompts. Hocus Pocus, maybe, but there are... Oh wait, no, there was one in there I couldn't do. So there are a lot of prompts for Hocus Pocus. I started the Nightmare Before Christmas and Coco, there was no way. But the main projects for those are a lot of the ones you've seen. So for the Halloween one, I was debating on Witches Go Riding or my spider. Yeah, my spider's right here. Excuse me, reach. So, let's see, if you watched my Whip Parade, you would have seen this one, but it's the spider banner. It is by Alessandra Adelaide Needleworks. So this is going to be the Halloween one I work on. And now I did put a few stitches into this one. I kind of forgot about that yesterday because I don't work on this one too often. I mean, and it is a few. I just put in this over here. So this one is hopefully going to get about 900 stitches. I figure if I do roughly 100 or so a day, 9 days, I'll get my 900 stitches in there. So this one, I mean, I'm not in a hurry to finish this one, but they're all Halloween prompts and, Halloween pattern. So this will get some work done, which is not a bad thing. So that's going to be, there should be 900 stitches into that one. And then obviously the dragon, I do try to slate that into the prompts as I can because I work on it anyways, so I might as well get the points and stuff for my team for working on it. Witches Go Riding, the Wizard, a bookmark I'm working on, Nature's Masquerade, Unicorn Tapestry, and then either Seasons, or I may have a new start with the Winter Lady that I have from Designworks. I believe I showed that in my last video. So if I decide to start her, I don't know. I believe it was just something with snow or something, so... Or I don't know. I know I had her as a possible start once or twice for this month. We'll see. I'm not super keen on a new start. I mean, it's me, so I wouldn't hold me to that, at all. But those are what I plan on working on probably this week. I would like to try and get the first 12 prompts and maybe even the 900 stitches into the spider this week. We will see. That is a lot of stitching for me when I don't always have a ton of time. And then after that, There is the movie, which I will probably kind of work on a little bit too, because Captain Meow is in there 3 times for the movie. And Captain Meow takes a little bit of time because since he's 10 stitch, he's only like half a stitch. And for the prompts, I have to do 250 stitches. And if it's a half stitch, then you have to do 2 stitches. So I have to do 500 stitches for Captain Meow. So that takes a little bit more time because of like all the color changes and stuff. So I will probably work on him a little bit throughout this week too if I have the chance, just to try and get that done. Because things like Unicorn Tapestry, like I'm not making that a huge focus, as I do only work on that in the morning. Seasons, again, you know, that's my 25/7, so I mean I work on that every day anyways, and I think I only have seasons on here once, maybe twice, so I think I'd be able to do 250 stitches in that. And then again, the dragon, I mean I try to work on him an hour every night. It'll take me about maybe 2, maybe 3 nights to get the 250 stitches into the dragon, because he's a lot of confetti. So I think last night I got maybe 100 stitches into him, something like that. So he's pretty slow. And then, so if I can get like all like the other main ones done, that's not including Seasons, Dragon, and then the Unicorn Tapestry, I will be working on Captain Meow, obviously Evanora. The spider actually has a little bit more time too with that, outside of that 900. The Mandalorian one, and Selkie. So, and then I mean I have like other ones like throughout, like since I want to work on my Sabrina on Wednesdays, I am able to fit Sabrina in. I think she's under like the Hocus Pocus one, so I will just, you know, throw in, you know, a few random projects into the other prompts as well. But my goal is to finish at least 2 of the prompts, or like 2, like fully finished 2 of the prompts, so the attraction and the movie for Haunted Mansion. So those are my plans for October, and hopefully that means that I get a lot of work done on Wizards and on my Wizard project and on Witches Go Riding. If I can finish both of those this year, like that would be really good, because those are 2 like fairly large projects. And they're 2 I'd really like to finish this year. So, I mean, I want to finish the mandalas, and I do have mandalas slated, so if I do feel like working on them, maybe on the weekend or something, you know, I can fit it into that as well. So, I don't have a ton for haul. I just have, I got the August 2021 cross stitcher, and there's a few really cute patterns. I actually really want to do the zebra, so I'm hoping to maybe start the zebra sometime this year, but we'll see. Unfortunately, in my area, I can't get, I've been trying to find the September issues, but I'm still waiting on, I think, August of The World of Cross Stitch. I still can't find that one anywhere, so hopefully I'll be able to find it soon, because I know there was a pattern in there I wanted. I really wanted this one though, because there's this little like postcard up here that has the 3, and this was the last one, and that was in this issue, and these 2 were in the last 2 summer issues, so I really wanted that whole one. So I want to start that maybe in December, maybe. And oh, if you guys are on Facebook, and you may have seen it if you're in any of the Mirabilia groups, there is a sale starting. It's going to be Mervember, and I forget who starts it. I will try to remember to put it in the box below. But it is going to be work on either start or work on any mermaid Mirabilia. And I'm not going to pull her out now. I'll try to remember to pull her out next time. But I believe I have Aphrodite, memorabilia, and so I am hoping to start her in November. I bought her last year and she's just been sitting in my stash, and I would love to start her. And then, oh, I'm so excited about this one. I got the newest Nora Corbett release. I love her. And this is Witching Hour by Nora Corbett. I wanted to start her this month. I do not think that'll happen, unfortunately. She's not huge. She's only 164 by 118, so she's not that big. But oh my god, I love her. I love everything about her. I fell in love with her when I seen her released, and I can't wait to start her. So she is very high on my list of starts. Like I said, probably maybe next month, maybe November, or whenever I feel like I need to start something. Although I do have to dye the fabric for her. I will probably be doing a color conversion on her because I have some Rit dye in the color of wine, and I imagine her on this beautiful like wine colored fabric. So I did get some colors to play around with the conversion for her, and I will keep you updated when I'm, ready to start her, or even after I start her on what I end up doing. I'm excited. I've never done like a conversion like this, so I'm excited to do that. Now, all I'm probably going to be converting is like her dress, that like purpley color in her dress and her hat, just because I think they will clash with the fabric. Now, I still have to dye the fabric, so, we'll see. And I think that's it. I think that's everything I have to talk about, to show. So I'm hoping, because it's Monday, I am hoping that I will be able to post next week. I'm not going to bother doing a video on Friday. I don't think I'll have enough to show. So I am thinking not this Friday, but next Friday. I would like to keep doing my Fridays. They work pretty well for me. So hopefully that is the plan. Hopefully not this Friday, but next Friday there'll be another video with updates on, my Whips Be Gone projects and all the Enchanted stitching that I do. So I think that is everything. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week with great weather and getting lots of stitching done. Bye!